Good morning, beautiful person. Greetings from beautiful, sunny, warm, at least for us. Probably not for you if you live in a warm place. Winnipeg. My name is Hadassah Vitar. I'm a life coach and a wellness advocate, and I help beautiful people like you choose life. Sorry, a little distracted here. It's just so beautiful. It's just a park near my home, but for some reason it just looks particularly beautiful. It's just that kind of day, I guess. So what do I mean by choosing life? My mother died at the age of 69 from the complications of diabetes, and she never got to see my kids grow up. And it wasn't because she didn't know how to take care of herself. It's just that she had other priorities until it was too late. And I know that today is a day that a lot of people are preoccupied with other things, but it's still really, really important in the midst of those overwhelming priorities to remember to take care of yourself and to choose life and to be someone who is standing in life, even if you might be overwhelmed with fear and anxiety and all the other things. It's really important to remember that you can always make better choices. But that's actually not what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about parenting adults, because in just under 2 weeks I am going to be officially a parent of adults only. My youngest will turn 18, which is the age of majority in Manitoba. She'll be able to vote and drink and do all the things. And it's a different phase in my life. And I have been researching, as you know, I'm a researcher. I have been soliciting tips and results and thoughts. And if you have tips and results, listen to me. If you have, I'm distracted today, I wonder why. If you have tips and thoughts and suggestions and advice on parenting adults, then I will be very excited to hear them. I am not totally new to parenting adults. My oldest is 24 and my second one is 21, so you could argue that I've been doing it for a while. But this is now when I get to focus on that. So I did some research and I came up with 3 tips from the websites that I found, and they're good websites. I put them in a document for myself so that I could find them again. And if you would like those websites, just let me know. Drop me a message and I'll be happy to send you a PDF with those websites in it. But anyway, so what are the 3 tips? So they may seem obvious to you, but maybe not. So number 1, you're still their parent. Okay, especially if they're still young adults, if they're in their 20s, for sure. But even later, until you get to the point where they're parenting you, God willing, far, far, far in the distant future. Well, I'm 58, but I expect to not be parented by my children until I'm, for at least another 30 years, God willing. You are still their parent. Don't ignore them. They just need you in a different way. It's different again from when they were teenagers. I mean, when they were teenagers, it was different from when they were little, and now it's different again because now you really have no power. So that's important. You're still their parent. Number 2, don't give advice unless they ask for it. That is so hard. I mean, even with teenagers, that's a good adage, but once you have adults, yeah, don't give advice unless they ask for it. My mother took this to the extreme, and looking back, I do wish she'd actually said something about some of the mistakes that I was about to make with my young life. But on the other hand, nothing is ever wasted, and I did learn a lot. So, and I'm still here. I didn't die. So there you go. In general, don't give advice unless they ask for it. And number 3, possibly the most important, find yourself. Okay? As a parent of adults, you are now given the opportunity to redefine yourself. And maybe you did it earlier when they got to be older, but it's so important to find who you are I see so many people's bios, and they start with, mom of whatever, boy mom, girl mom, whatever mom. I have some interesting variants in my family. It doesn't matter. Child mom. The thing is that when they're no longer children, you need to find yourself and to find yourself completely separate from being their mother or their father, their parent. And so just to get back to these 3 tips. 1, you're still their parent. Number 2, zip your lip. Don't give advice unless you're asked. And number 3, it's time to redefine yourself separate from their existence. Okay, so as I said, I found these websites that are really useful in thinking about these things. If you want me to send you those links, just drop me a message and I'll send them to you. You have a great day. Remember, I love you. Talk to you again soon. Bye.